After a week on the road, we finally made it to West Yellowstone. Thanks for rambling along with us. If you just joined us, let me tell you about how we got here. We started in the western-themed town of Sisters, Oregon, to explore the beautiful scenery of Central Oregon and meet some new friends, with an unexpected invitation from John and Cynthia. Crane Hot Springs is our next eastbound pit stop for a little soak in the natural hot springs pool. Rejuvenated from the mineral bath, we move on to Boise, Idaho. We were surprised how beautiful and vibrant the city is with its parks, downtown blocks, and hikes overlooking the capital. Craters of the Moon National Monument was our final stop before arriving West Yellowstone. This primitive campground is truly a gem in central Idaho, showcasing the natural beauty of the lava flows from hundreds of years ago. Now that brings us to Grizzly RV Park in West Yellowstone, Montana. Jody's going to take it from here.
All right, all checked in. And way too funny, Deb walked in while I was checking in, which we were so close at getting in. We beat them by like a minute or two. And we get to see somebody who we've been what you would call the new age of pen pals for, I don't know, roughly 6 months to a year. So great. And then back there is Joel. So I basically was saying earlier that this is like the new pen pals, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Online pen pals.
Online.
Yeah, online pen
Don't
pals.
ever meet strangers online.
On the internet.
Wait, she's complaining already? We haven't even had a couple days yet together. Hold on.
Yeah, we're not falling for that again.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you know us, then you know them. But it's Joel and Deb from Chasing Our Sunshine.
Hey.
And guess what we're gonna do? Very first thing we're gonna go do.
Brewery, of course. Here
Getting
we go.
some beers.
Beer time.
Beer time, let's go.
Beer 30, we're late.
Yes,
All right,
we are.
I know. Now we only are gonna have maybe an hour of happy hour. What? So you're the cheese curds professionals.
I'll tell you if these are legit or not.
The first thing is they're very
hot.
They got it.
Next thing is the pull. That's legit, right
Okay,
there.
that's a legit pull.
That is a legit pull. And then you get the sauce.
Batter, the outside batter.
Chew is the chew.
Oh,
Really?
that's it. It is Wisconsin approved.
Oh no, they're definitely Wisconsin approved.
It's okay.
Pushing a lot of people through here.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right.
We're going in! Woohoo!
Day one at Yellowstone.
Well, we've been in Yellowstone now for just a few minutes. We've already seen elk a couple times, and right there we saw about 5 or 6 different elk. We have been enjoying the drive, and now we're over here. We're stopping at
Firehole Falls on the Firehole River. We took the South Loop in Yellowstone, and it's like a 2-mile loop around here. Living in the Pacific Northwest, we see so many waterfalls. But coming out here right now, looking at the waterfalls here, it is truly spectacular. Just, I can't wait. I can't wait to explore a little more Yellowstone and see how many waterfalls are actually here in the park.
We are enjoying Yellowstone this morning with Deb and Joel from Chasing Our Sunshine. We are so lucky. She went ahead and signed up for, oh gosh.
Guide along.
Guide along.
Guide along, yeah.
She signed up for Guide Along. And back in the day it was called Gypsy Guide. We did this in Hawaii, and so we were talking about it. And it's a really great app to put on your phone. And this one was $24.99, and it covers Yellowstone and it covers Grand Tetons. So we're gonna be listening to this for the next week and a half, and it really is nice because it really tells you in detail, like turn right if you want to go see this, turn left, go forward, and he even tells you stories and gives you history. I think it's well worth the money. Aren't you glad you got it?
Yes, very glad we got it. And now I just need to repeat exactly word for word what you just said for our video.
Okay, sounds good. We've been around for an hour now. We've seen bison, we've seen elk, waterfalls. We've covered a lot in just an hour. Now this bison's gonna come a little closer and say hello.
The Fountain Paint Pots Nature Trail is an easy trail to access and walk from the parking lot. The gypsy guide was telling us that this is a must stop. If you're going to be driving through this area, this here is a must stop, and we're going to tell you what it is.
And watch out for
soon.
flying mud.
You need to watch out for the globules, right? So Joel, no smoking, no drones, no dogs,
Right? No jumping, no swimming,
no spas.
no spas.
Starting out on the half-mile loop, staying to the right, are the pools, fumaroles, and of course, the mud pots.
So I really hope the sound of the pots is coming through, but you can hear it bubbling and boiling. You can hear the mud, the sound of it.
Continuing on around the loop is where we get into some of the geysers. There's about 7 or 8 of them, and we were lucky enough to see one of them that spouts off every 4 to 6 hours.
Holy cow, it is not stopping. It's been going on for 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm getting wet. They said this only goes off of every about 4 to 7 hours, so it's very rare that you can see this one. And so far, I think it's been going off for about 8 minutes straight. It's been a good day, and it's only been like 2 hours.
Just a few more minutes down the road on the South Loop is the Grand Prismatic Spring and Midway Geyser Basin. We recommend an early start to get a parking spot so you can enjoy this popular iconic attraction. A short trail just under 3/4 of a mile takes you right up to the gem of Yellowstone. Midway Geyser Basin is small but spectacular. The Excelsior Geyser is a 200 by 300 foot crater that constantly discharges more than 4,000 gallons of water per minute into the Firehole River. The Grand Prismatic Spring, Yellowstone's largest hot spring, is 200 by 330 foot in diameter and more than 121 foot deep.
So make sure it's on tight, babe, because you could be that. That almost looks like a ranger's hat, but maybe.
It does look like a ranger's hat. I think they'd know better.
Wow, hold on to your hat.
I want to get it. I'm going to get it.
Wow, you see it in other videos, and I don't even know if this will do it justice. The colors are amazing. It goes from brown to orangish red to a little bit of yellow to really pretty blue. And hopefully some of our footage will help you see, but it's nothing compared to being here in person, because I saw videos and this is pretty amazing. So hopefully you get a chance to come check it out, but Grand Prismatic is something you don't want to miss when going through Yellowstone. It has been a couple hours, and we've actually spent plenty of time walking through here, and you can get through the lower area probably in 4 to 6 hours, depending on how much you stop. I'll keep you posted on that, but this has been a really great trip. This is September 2nd week. Today is a Tuesday, and it's really already busy. I started right away this morning around 7:30.
So the Grand Prismatic it's impressive. It's very grand. The colors come from the bacteria, not from the minerals. So you get these warm pools and all this little bit of bacteria in there, and that just creates all these vibrant colors. But don't touch, because that will disrupt the bacterial mat.
And I see people hiking up above. I think it's about 2 or 3 miles, so we're gonna look into that, and you can get a really good shot from up above.
There they are there.
That was good. Now we're gonna go see how the parking is and maybe hike up so we can get a better view of Grand Prismatic. It's 1.6 out and back. It's 0.8 to it, and then we're gonna come back. We could keep going to the falls, but it'd be 5 miles. We have so much more to do and see today, but we want to see that great view from up above, Grand Prismatic. So we're heading there right now. We should be there hopefully within 15-20 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah, it's 0.8 up, 1.6 round trip.
Well, that was quick. That took us, what, 10-15 minutes? I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
walked
was-
kind of quick. 10-15
Yeah,
minutes.
0.8 up. Yeah.
0.8 up. And what of you? If you were only going to choose one thing, to stay down there or come up here, I'd come up here.
The boys are gonna come join us.
Yes. Here you go, Ron.
All
With the
right.
long arms.
Okay.
All right, we got overruled.
Yep, here we go.
I'll go out where I don't see there's Joel.
That was a Rambler approved pit stop. It was
That
a
was
must
great.
just to see the Grand Prismatic.
Yes.
And you know, you can see it from down below. Look at all the bacteria, all the colors, but I think it's best viewed from up above.
If you wanted to take your time throughout here and you wanted to choose one thing, I would almost say don't even stop at the busy walkway. Just do this one.
I'd say do both. Just do both.
Do
You know,
both
if
if
you're
you
out
have time.
walking, you know, it's not bad.
Go down and you park in another parking lot to go up this, and it was great.
Yeah, perfect.
Fantastic.
The best predictor is to see how many people are waiting on the boardwalk and around the seats. The more people, the sooner the eruption will be. Now try to position yourself upwind from the geyser. If you're directly downwind, you might only see a face full of steam and not the actual water stream.
When it starts, then I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, so a good indicator of when that, well, I was going to say volcano, you know, a good indicator when the geysers are going to erupt is how many people are sitting around it. And so when we got here, there was, I would say, damn near 1,000 people, at least about 500, 600. And now, if you look over there, it's cleaned out.
They have the times online, but they have the times here when you show up at the visitor center. We were actually going to head to the visitor center to check the time, but when I glanced across and saw all the people, I was like, no, we should probably just go over there. And I'm glad we did, because if we would have went into the visitor center, that might have been a mad rush over to the thing.
Yeah.
But this worked out
But I
well.
attribute it all to Joel's driving,
Yes,
because he timed it out just perfectly.
it all worked out really well today. We've hit everything as soon as the moment we've arrived. It's like it was waiting for us to show up. It's amazing. So this is the Old Faithful Inn, and there's a lot of history behind this. It's been open for many, many years. People still stay here. If I didn't have our RV, I would probably want to stay here. I'm going to show you why. Look at the wood in here. Oh my God.
Construction of Yellowstone's Old Faithful Inn was completed in 1904, costing it about $140,000, which probably would be billions of dollars today. Listed as a National Historic Landmark in 1987, it is the largest log structure in the world. This iconic lodge boasts over 327 rooms with a nightly rate ranging from $400 to over $600 to enrich your national park experience.
It looks mighty relaxing.
It does, doesn't
And there's
it?
very few people in here. Come on, Joel. Let's go see if they find us.
We've been found.
She found you fast. She don't let you get off that hook there. She found him so fast. We didn't get time to sit down. Well, we were gonna go for a hike to see it a second time. We got up an extra level to be able to see it, and here we are. We're able to see it twice now. Well, how lucky was that? We were gonna hike to go up to get a view.
Yeah,
And instead we walked out here and we got to see
a different angle.
But you know what? It said 137, right? And it's 138. Whoa.
They're saying give or take 10 minutes, one way or the other.
Yep. And we just stepped out here at the right moment. We had a couple beers, I feel like the gods are looking out for us. And the inn was cool.
It's cool.
Inn's worth the stop.
So stay around for an hour, make sure you get to see it twice.
That was a great day one, Ramblers. Thanks for joining us. Please be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of Day 2 in Yellowstone National Park, exploring the North Loop. We will give you the best stops along the drive to make the most of your visit to this beautiful part of the country. Thanks for rambling, Ramblers.